So coming into this game, I expected the Sixers to win, or at the very least, throw the game in the last 2 minutes like they usually do. So I had a few pregame predictions, one of them being that the lack of interior defense without Kristaps Porzingis would leave a big defensive hole leading to easy scoring in the paint, especially from Joel Embiid and Dario Saric. And Dario actually ended up being the leading scorer. My second prediction was that without Kristaps scoring, the offensive plays will end up falling on Enes Kanter, Michael Beasley, and Tim Hardaway, who all play positions that the Sixers have strong defensive players at, so they're going to probably shut them down. And without KP's spacing, the Sixers will have an easier time defending and double-team players that are hot or having good offensive nights. Some notable outcomes from this game. One of the most important changes that the Sixers will now have to face is losing Anderson off the bench. If you don't know, he went down early in the second quarter with a right ankle sprain. Hopefully he makes quick recovery. I heard that his x-rays came back negative, so I'm assuming he'll be back within the month. But of course, the Sixers medical staff is notorious for being bad with injuries, so we'll just have to wait and see. So even with the injury to Justin Anderson, the Sixers now have Marco Bellinelli to take some of the minutes that will be left with Anderson gone. Of course, I'm sure Timothy Luwawu-Cabarrot will probably take some of those minutes as well, maybe even Bayless, but we'll see. Bellinelli should be able to provide some strong three-point shooting, but most likely he won't be able to fill the defensive role that Anderson provides. Finally, some game analysis here. 100% TJ McConnell was player of the game. Finished with 10 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists, and 6 steals. This is probably his best offensive or all-around game since that game at Boston last year where he ended up having, I think, 20 assists. His incredible offensive efficiency and his hounding defense is what brought a game that at one point was within 2 points in the early third to a 16-point win. Offensively, TJ was clicking with everyone on the court tonight, especially Dario Saric and Robert Covington. Dario actually led the Sixers in scoring tonight with 24, most of which were from assists from TJ. Defensively, next to TJ's 6 steals, Ben Simmons definitely shined with 4 steals and 3 blocks. He really, exceeds expectations with his defensive ability. Robert Covington also played a great game. It involved a lot of fast break dunks and good three-point shooting, which is rare from him now. So essentially the starting lineup was on fire offensively and defensively, and actually they played with an offensive rating of 112.6 as opposed to the 95.9 rating of the Knicks starters, meaning they played an incredible offensive game. Really, there's not much to say in terms of the bench. Besides TJ McConnell's great game and Anderson's injury, there wasn't really a lot of incredible playing from the bench. Booker and Johnson really haven't done much in the last few games. Same with Timmy. Closing remarks. The 76ers have one more game before the All-Star break, which is against the Heat. The Heat have already struggled recently and have only won 3 of their last 10 games. If the Sixers pull out a win, they can go to the All-Star break on a 5-game win streak. The rest of their schedule after the break is rather easy, and it's not out of the realm of possibility for them to be in the 45 to 50 win range by the end of the season. If everything goes to plan, they're absolutely in the playoffs.